Exotic Gaming, back with a horde based build that we will construct and test on day 14. I call this one the Snake Maze, and you guys shall see why. With winding snake-like corridors, the zombies have no chance on day 14 of this test. Starting off with the basics, the base is 1 by 13 wide and 32 long from the bottom to the top. The blue blocks represent structural points you want to upgrade to cobblestone, and the red blocks represent where we're going to place traps of some sort to help reduce the amount of zombies coming at your base. Begin by building staircases going up to the main section of the base. You'll place a block here and then build another staircase facing this way. You want to go up 3 high. Just keep building this out until you get up there. Then you want to build cobblestone as your first structural support so the zombies don't tear down this bridge. And just keep following this strategy until you get to the end of this row all the way to here. Then I'll show you what to do with the traps. Skip the red for now, we'll come back to this point. And then just finish up to the main section of the base. You could skip doing the blue block here for now, and we'll go and do the trap. For the trap, you're going to want to place plates inverted facing each other on the pillars that you have placed here. And then face this one towards the other one like this. And the zombies will try to jump across this. Sometimes they will fall, sometimes they'll make it, but it'll slow down the flow. And then you want to go down here and you want to dig a hole just big enough so that they have to jump up and slow them down. You don't dig it too deep because you want them to slowly jump back up and enter the system again. Now for the next trap, you're going to want to go over here to this red block, build up 3 high with wood or cobblestone, whatever you want. Place a robotic sledge like so, facing the walkway. And as zombies come by, they will be hit over here, down this, and then you're going to want to, once again, dig a hole. I like to dig 2 down here and 1 right here, and then they'll climb up here and re-enter the system this way. This is what we got so far, a nice little maze for them to come up through. But you're going to want to do this on the other side as well to ensure that they use the maze and don't just whack this side of the base. If you want to pause here to get an idea of how wide these are, it's 11 wide and 12 long, if you want those numbers. Let me finish building up the foundation of this base and I'll build up the back. And this is what we got now. I built up a little bit of frames in the middle of the main section and I've color coded it a little bit. The back side is done. It's the same size as the front. And for this base, you're going to want to build cobblestone once again on the blue blocks, 3 high. And for the black blocks, this is where we're going to be doing most of the zombie up close and personal combat, depending on which side they attack from. Start off here by building cobblestone 3 high on these blocks. Build one over the top. Get yourself a hatch. I would recommend going with an iron hatch, but you can do the other version as well. Flip this around so that it comes up towards the door and then place one on top by rotating it in advanced mode and have it face the same direction as the one you placed originally. If they break one, just put the other one down like so. After that's done, we'll move over here and we'll start building up these corner sides. Once the corners are done in 3 high, you can decide whether or not you want to upgrade the floor to level 1 wood or level 2. I would recommend going level 2 just for safety's sake. After the floor is complete, you can move on to actual major base design. So the first thing I would do is build up 1 layer of frames on the outermost wall that is facing the snaking maze part. As you build this up, you can kind of see how this is going to work. You can shoot the zombies coming through the maze pretty much in every direction, and you will also make these either ramps or stairs. You can ramp up this way, and then you can stand on these and get a good shot at the zombies at the door as well. Place some bars on the outer window area here, and then you can be safe as well from birds flying in or swooping in. Also not really worry about zombies on the outer walls of the base down here, because they should be coming up through the maze. So you don't have to extend a wall overhang per se. Let's see how she looks. She's coming together pretty well. These are the major defensive points of the base. Obviously, as you progress throughout the Horde Night, you can upgrade the walls and upgrade the bars, and ideally have everything upgraded as much as possible. For these outer walls, I would just go with straight stone or straight wood. There's no real reason that these don't need to be wood at the beginning of the Horde base's construction, because if zombies aren't going to attack them, which is the goal. The goal is not to have zombies attacking the walls. And obviously, as demolishers or police zombies start exploding, these walls will be concrete, so they shouldn't be going after them in the first place. But this should just get you through the first few nights, or first few Horde nights. I'm going to add one more layer to the ceiling because I want to show you different ways you can build the roof. You can do it however you want. There's a lot of different ways to improve how the base functions and how you can turn this into a hallway or do whatever you want to make this bottom portion more of like a trap for the zombies to get stuck in if they do break in. I'd recommend building up from it. There's the basic roof. This is where you can pretty much do what you want. You could throw some bars up here just for the main door, like so. Build a roof over this for birds, because those will become an issue. And this is the roof I ended up with. I built pillars on the sides and one pillar in the middle behind the main door, attached to concrete or attached to cobblestone. Make sure that that's very important. That's why it's pretty stable. And then I built wood plates in the middle down the seam, put wood bars pretty much all in the center is two big gigantic squares. That way if birds do come at me, I can just look up and be like, fuck the birds. It's like, we got a walker. I gave ourselves some mostly basic supplies that we would have on day 14 of a Horde Night. And we're going to try to test out this base on this Horde Night. If I can get this bitch off my walls. No. Thank you. Here they come. Up the hatch. Come clear up here. See if the thumper's working over here. Look at it. Pushing her back. Pushing her down the hole. I think I just saw a spider monkey. So, as you can see, it's working pretty well. Boom. See? See if the thumper's still working. Actually, look at that. Look at him go. They could hit through the door. Damn spider. Oh shit. Not the best. So let's just lower this one. Open that one. Let him in. Oh, they can't crawl under? That's news to me. Makes no sense. I'm gonna fucking die. You gotta be careful with the spiders. I really wasn't expecting that many spiders on this Horde Night, but my game stage is pretty high on this character, so let's lower that, lower that. Hello. Hello. Welcome to my humble abode, you piece of shit. Oh. Dead. As you can see, they're not really attacking the walls at all. I guess down here they're getting stuck. Someone probably dug the hole a little bit. The crawler's slowing them down. If you got double thumpers, this could be even more effective. But, oh. They're kind of digging over here. Now that I'm flying, but as you can see, they're not really attacking the walls until I started flying. So they're gonna follow this maze pretty well until you leave the base, or try to. Maybe if you go up higher, they might try to find a different way in. But then you can just upgrade these walls. Here's some ratings for the base. As you can see, the style points are a little bit low. It's not that amazing looking, but the easiness to build is very nice, and the expandability is also pretty high. Appreciate any sort of comments you guys leave in the bottom here, and let me know what you thought of the build. Subscribe if you want to see more of this type of content as well. Doses.